For today's assignment, you're going to need to scroll down in Google Classroom and find your Module 1 notes. Once you find your Module 1 notes, go ahead and open the document. If you've turned it in, you can go ahead and unsubmit. It's not due until tonight at 11:59. After your 8 reasons, you're going to go ahead and skip a line, and then you're going to put today's date, which is the 28th, and then you're going to skip a line, and then you're ready to answer today's questions. Where you find today's questions at the start of class is in Google Classroom at the top. So at the top of the page here, we're going to go ahead and read this together. It says, during the past few weeks, you've read about different aspects of career and college life. You've done some reflection and writing about your own goals and plans, and you've participated in research about your personal vision for the future. The final expression of all this reading, research, and writing will be the development of a cover letter, an essay for a scholarship that you're applying for, or if you are applying to a UC, you can write your 4 responses to your personal insight questions you need to answer when applying. So now that you know where we're headed, you're going to go ahead and respond to these questions here. So the questions are, what do you think your job is in this assignment? What do you think may be the most difficult about writing this piece? Who is the audience for this writing? So where you respond to these 3 questions in a paragraph format, one paragraph will be right here. So again, this is where you're going to answer the questions. And then these are the questions that you're answering right here. Once you get that completed, so at this point, I would go ahead and just stop the video and pause it before you move on. Once you have that completed, you'll go ahead and turn in your document. You're all done with the Module 1 notes, so you're going to turn it in. Then what you're going to do is click on the Module 1 culminating activity, and then also open up your letter of introduction, scholarship essay / personal insight questions. Okay, for this assignment, this is the thing, it's very unique to you. So students who are going to be going to a UC, when you apply for a UC, to go to the UC, if you click on this link, it will take you to the 8 questions that are on the UC application. You have to answer 4 of them. So if that's you, you're going to apply to a UC, what you could do is your 4 questions that you answer for your application, you would put them here. They're your personal insight questions. So only students who are going to a UC would do that. Now, those of you who are going to a CSU or the JC, you might want to go ahead and do a scholarship essay or paragraph. It just depends on the scholarship that you're applying for. If you go to the help page, which is right here, there are some links for you. This is a link to our Merced Union High School District senior page and specifically the scholarships. So you could search through here and you know your own grade point average, you know where you're headed and what you'd like to do. So you could go ahead and look at the different scholarships. There's local, there's the BLAS. Now find a scholarship that you want to apply for. And usually with scholarships, they want some sort of writing from you. They want to see a writing sample, and they'll have a prompt, and it will be very specific. For example, if I click on the BLOS Senior Scholarship, and this is either for the JC, so this is a junior college scholarship, or this is for a CSU or even the UC, okay? You actually don't apply till December 1st, but right now you could get your writing piece out of the way. And right here, this is what your prompt is. It says, before you start the application, complete a brief essay, 3,000 characters. Notice it doesn't say words, it says characters. And your job is to describe your future plans, both academic and vocational. So it's very specific what you're supposed to write about. So if I were a student and I was thinking, I'm going to go ahead and do this, I'm going to apply for the BLOS scholarship. So go ahead and copy this if it will let you. And it won't for whatever reason. So what you could do is take a screenshot of it. I'm not going to do that right now. You guys know how to take a screenshot. I just taught you how to do that. Take a screenshot of this and then you would paste it up here. Because maybe some of you are going to apply for the BLOS scholarship and others of you might be applying for a different scholarship. So whatever scholarship it is that you want to apply to, that you want to apply for, you're going to go ahead and put the prompt up here. And then underneath it, you'll go ahead and do your writing, whatever it is that they're asking you to do. Now, there's another group of you who are thinking, I'm not sure about college, but I do know I want to work. So you could do a cover letter. It's also known as an letter of introduction. And what I have for you is I have a link here for some help. There's also a template that you can use. And what you do is you just go ahead and copy the template, and then you can paste it. After you copy the whole template, you go back on over here and then paste it. So it's not that all of you are writing the letter of introduction, a scholarship essay, and personal insight questions. That's not it at all. You're only going to do one of them. You pick. My advice is, if you're going to a UC, go ahead and do the personal insight questions. If you're going to college of any sort, check to see if you might be able to qualify. Because it will tell you right here. All of them are like this. They'll let you know if you're eligible. If you're eligible for a scholarship, go ahead and see what they want you to do for the writing piece when you apply. And then, of course, there's the other, which is the letter of application. So something that has kind of tripped up some students earlier today was right here, employer contact information, the name, title, company. Take a guess at a place that you'd like to work. Maybe it's a certain mechanics business, or maybe it's Lowe's, Applebee's, just wherever. You want to pick a place that you might want to apply, and then you'll fill their information into the template. So hopefully this is going to help you and get you started. And you have today in class to do this. And then you also have tomorrow in class, and it's due on Tuesday. However, on Monday, we're moving on to our second module.